Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today I'm very excited because we are starting season 3 of Stranger Things. This is episode 1, and if you saw our other reactions, you will know that I did binge the entire series before season 4 came out, but that was a while ago, and when you do it all at once, a lot of things run together. But I am very excited to take this journey with the answer, because if you, like I said, if you've seen our previous episodes, you know that there's not a whole lot I remember.
Yeah,
Big surprise.
This guy's got a big old brain in that head that remember nothing.
It's full. The hard drive's full, folks.
Look, it was a great first 2 seasons for me, first time watch, obviously for me, so I'm definitely ready, willing, able to jump into season 3 to see more of the underworld. Upside down.
Yes. So I binged this season when it first came out. As you know, season 4 was the first season that we did reactions here on the channel for Diamond. David and I did those. But I binged this right when it came out. One thing I had said, a lot of times through the first 2 seasons is I wasn't sure what happened in what season. Now that we've been through season 1 and season 2, I kind of have a clearer picture of what direction we're heading into season 3, but I'm sure there's going to be lots of details that I don't
by the
quite
wayside.
remember. Again, this was one that I binged on the couch, cell phone in hand, dogs hanging out, phone ringing, whatnot. But I'm really excited for this one. The first 2 seasons were so much fun.
All right. Without further ado, then let's go!
Feel like a brand new show, Oak.
Well, this is different.
It's June 28th answer.
1984.
Do you think that was the Admiral from Top Gun?
First, I thought it was Mike from Breaking Bad and Saul.
Mr. Strickland.
Mr. Clean.
You know it's serious when you have a dual key system.
Sure about this, guys? We positive.
Yep, we're doing it.
Oh, it seems like Stranger Things budget went up a little bit, huh?
Hey, we're making money. It's like Optimus Prime.
Sounds like Optimus Prime.
Oh, that guy's just standing right there, huh? That's fine. Looks an awfully lot like the Shrink Ray from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Look at that.
Wait, I forget. Are they closing it or are they trying to reopen? Looks like
The guy's standing awfully close.
Yeah, they're trying to blast that thing open.
Why would they want to reopen it?
Finding its way through.
Okay,
Why are you smiling? That's not good. Uh-oh. Shit's about to go sideways,
shocking.
you moron.
You open it back up and shit's going wrong.
Got an overload.
Oh, on a machine like that, problems?
They cross the streams?
Oh. That thing's about to shit out. Oh!
Do not remember this, folks.
These guys got fried.
Oh! Oh, gross.
He walks right up to it.
Just stick your head in there.
Мы уже так близко. Это наш прогресс. Нам просто...
I was gonna say he's done.
Said Ivan Drago, or what do we got going on here that he's able to pick him up like that?
Даю тебе еще год.
1 year. We needed that guy.
Maybe he's just knocked out.
They threw you off a little bit with the uniform. It didn't exactly look Russian from the start there. Oh, 1984.
Not Hawkins anymore, boys.
Oh.
No. We're going global with this thing.
Ready for the ride, answer.
All right, skip intro. No, we're not skipping.
On.
Well, yeah, especially when you binge it, you get to skip the credits, skip the intro.
Oh.
Yes. So it's valuable time to get rid of.
Are you getting off the couch today? No.
Yeah, but the nice thing about like when you're, at least if you're binging it, obviously we've talked about we're hyper focused when we watch it in here because there's no distractions, no anything. The one thing is when you're binging, when you see something, you're like, wait a minute, you can back
Stop
it up.
and go
Like
back.
we're not rewinding. Hold on, stop, back it
What a
up.
mess that would be.
And we wait until after to scrub back through, but
Susie, do you copy?
Copy. Ground control to Major Tom.
All right, easy, Elton. Corey Hart, Brian Adams,
Motocross rider?
I'm sorry, what's
Pinks?
using good English. Whoa, easy there, kids.
You're gonna take their faces off.
Now.
Mike, stop.
Mike, we're gonna get a copyright strike.
Just snap his neck. That'll get him stopped.
God, what a jam this song
You don't like it?
is.
No.
Oh, yeah, okay, let's get back to kissing then if you don't like it.
Little Magnum PI.
Ah, the old Ferrari.
What is this? Whatever's free.
How many kids at this age got to be alone with a member of the opposite sex in your bedroom?
Oh, boy.
Hey!
What is this?
minimum.
3
Open 3 inches. L, open the store. Open.
You didn't see what you thought you saw.
Oh my God, that was priceless. Did you see his face?
It was like a tomato. I wish I was still with you. I know.
Me too.
Okay. They did that on purpose. I know. And the
Oh, yeah. If you know, you know. Well, I know from, well, it was a little,
look at
little bit
that
differently in Family
Look
Guy.
at that parking lot, dude.
Mall.
God.
Fox River Mall should take some notes and put some neon outside the place.
Oh, Elle, I wish we could make out forever and never hang out with any of our friends.
Just stop.
Will thinks it's funny. That's it. Yeah, I'm
Because it is.
spending romantic time with my
Oh,
Look
God.
at so his girlfriend, huh?
Look at this. Anything that's,
Put labels on stuff.
where's places like
Where's our boy Dustin?
we got the tube socks, the Adidas. They crushed it.
Nerd.
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Jeez.
Mall rat.
Mall rat.
Hey, Dingus, your children are here.
There he
Hey!
is.
I swear, if anybody hears about this, we're dead.
Nice shorts. Ahoy.
Steve.
All clear.
Day of the Dead, huh?
George Romero. They had Back to the Future. Was that on the poster? Is that what they showed?
I missed it.
We missed the previews.
Still need it. Fart face.
I was gonna s-
It's good to see things haven't changed. You guys seen any of the George Romero stuff?
It's been a minute since I saw this. No, but I've seen Day of the Dead. I told you, Oh, no.
Ooh, this is a bigger deal.
The hell?
Pff.
That isn't gonna work, Dingus.
Oh, really?
Oh, boy. Is that from the Russians trying to open the portal back?
The shot's pretty wild.
Yeah, how they went in like that. Oh, look at the stones.
I don't think that's.
Was this Sandman?
Oak, do you remember any of this?
Yep. Yep. Okay.
It's back. Oh, waffle cones are the best.
Let there be light.
Dingus.
Well,
Well, what's going on?
it's getting that feeling.
You okay?
Yeah.
Well, what have you learned? Always tell Mike the truth.
Yep.
Friends don't lie.
Shit.
I'm late for school.
It's almost 9.
What?
We forgot to reset the clocks. The power went out last night. Remember?
Well, it doesn't matter. Nance, remember, your parents know that you don't live there pretty much anymore. Remember? That's what the Nance said last episode.
Oh, those.
Way of cheek.
All right, look, I gotta run.
Oh.
All right, see you later.
With cell phones now, yeah, power went out. My phone alarm went off.
What happened here?
Something get demagnetized.
Is it super?
Will
There we go. Super.
newbie.
noob.
Can you please
Bob's
drive
are better.
faster?
Wait, you want to break down?
Duffer Brothers.
Yeah, we're lucky this thing still drives at all.
They like you no matter what you do.
Hey, they like you too.
They don't actually like me or respect me as a living, breathing human with a brain.
Welcome to your first job.
Interning?
This is Gold
Flying
Leader
brick.
returning to base. Do you copy? Over. This is Gold Leader returning to
Gold
base.
leader.
I repeat, this is Gold Leader returning to base. Do you copy? Over.
There's
This
Dustin.
is goddamn Gold Leader. What?
Relax, for goodness sake. Been away a whole month, honey bun. Maybe they just forgot.
Maybe they moved on.
Oh, those Volvos are indestructible.
Oh,
You
the
know
old
anyone
car-
that ever
the
had a
old
garage like
carports.
that? Just, yeah, the carport didn't even have a garage.
Computer camp.
At least someone's happy I'm home.
I had a thing like that shot the pizzas out at the Turtles.
I had that blue robot that looks like Optimus Prime. I had that one. Farrah.
Just a dream.
A little surprise.
Poor Lucas.
Right in the eyes with the hairspray. Reading your trashy romance novel.
New Coca-Cola.
She's coming down.
Ah, moving in stereo.
Fast times.
Showtime.
Jeez.
As soon as I saw the pool, I remembered.
She bit the lower lip.
That stash.
Look, it's all because of the hair. Look, they're all looking back.
Hey, Lord!
Oh, jeez.
I gotta warn you again, and you're banned for life. You want to be banned for life, Lord?
Jesus.
Afternoon, ladies.
Afternoon, Billy.
Take the new suit, Mrs. Wheeler.
Thank you.
Got the aviator shades on.
Got himself a tattoo. You know, in the 80s, tattoos were very rare.
bikers at them.
But I mean,
and teenagers who are rebels. Now,
Radio Shack closed.
laundromat closed. Safe downtown. No,
Mall, yeah.
Yeah, blew everybody out of the water.
That's right. Yeah, they used to do that all the time. They would try to get people to boycott.
I mean, that's Appleton.
Yeah.
Son of Mike, he's corrupting her. I'm telling you.
Let's smog it.
Take it down, Hopper.
I need for them to break up.
Well, I mean, they're just kissing, right?
Yeah, but it is constant. It is constant.
They're not little kids anymore, Hop. They're teenagers. But I think you should talk to them.
No, because talking doesn't work.
Not yelling, not ordering. Talk to them.
Yeah, there you go.
I find if you talk to them like you're on their level, then they really start to listen. And then, they can start to create some
That
boundaries.
works with parents and teenagers, especially in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
It's really important that no matter how
Hey, you already put a tag on that one.
you stay calm. You cannot lose your temper.
Teen adult relationships were significantly different in the 80s than they are now.
Yeah.
But you'd come over after work, yes.
No, it only works if it comes from you.
What?
All those vintage products.
It's so wild. Like the malls took over downtowns, which we saw right here where we live. And then now the malls are emptying out because of online shopping and stuff. And the downtowns are like boutique, like
Yeah, starting
attraction.
to make a bit of a comeback.
Bit of a comeback, and the malls are just emptying.
Oh, no. Nancy.
The light was on.
I want something local.
I remember my first job
There's Jake Busey.
in the world of corporate.
Because I'm not sure she'll fit above the fold.
Fellas, in 6 hours we go to print. I need something real.
What about Starcourt? It's changing the fabric of our town in a way.
Death of small town America. I like it a lot, but I think I've got something even spicy.
All right,
It's
Jake.
about the missing mustard on my hamburger.
Oh, my God.
You think you can solve the case of the missing condiment, Nancy Drew?
They're not showing the. They weren't showing.
Better?
They weren't showing the head of the table because maybe he thought there was something to
Is that a
it.
new zit?
What is wrong with you?
I was just asking.
A new zit.
The forever clock. Very useful in the apocalypse. I give you the slammer. This is my masterpiece. Would like you to meet
Whoa.
Cerebro.
Cerebro. X-Men.
Battery-powered radio tower. I can talk to my girlfriend whenever and wherever I choose.
Girlfriend?
Susie with a Z. She's from Utah. Girls go to science camp? Think Phoebe Cates, only hotter. Girlfriend?
I'll turn the water off.
Yeah.
That's $1.25. Purdue. Fancy.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I considered it.
Oh, jeez.
I really think I need some real life experience, before I hit college. See what it's like to earn a working man's wage, and we should kind of really hang out this weekend.
Throws the money at her.
I'm busy.
Oh, that's cool. I'm working here next weekend, so the following weekend's better for me.
No.
There, oh man, is not.
He used to be the ladies' man.
He's not he's not the king anymore.
Peaked in high school.
And another one bites the dust. You are 046, Popeye.
Stupid hat. I am telling you, it is totally blowing my best feature.
Company policy is a real drag. Hey, 12 o'clock.
Screw company policy.
Oh my God, you're a whole new man.
Ahoy, ladies!
Oh God.
Can I get you guys a little taste of the Cherries Jubilee? Anybody? Banana boat? 4 people? 4 spoons?
Oh boy.
I know this is a difficult conversation to have, and I hope you know that I care about you very much. Which is why I think it's important to establish these boundaries so we can build an environment where we all feel comfortable and trusted.
Say it like you believe it, Hopper.
That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Come on.
Maybe you just kill Mike.
Got this. I promise.
Oh boy. Oh
Wait, you
no.
think she forgot about Bob Newby already?
You can give me some more pointers. Okay, sure.
It's like the hell you do? I'm your plans.
You know, I'm pretty sure people in Utah have telephones.
Yeah, but Susie's Mormon. Oh shit. She doesn't have electricity.
That's the
This is fun and all, but
I have to go home.
we're almost there. Sorry, man. Curfew.
Good luck.
Curfew at 4? They're lying. It's been like this all summer.
It's romantic.
It's gross. It's bullshit.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Rats are running.
Whoa. Shit. That's a lot of rats. All right, everybody get your shot glasses ready. I don't remember that.
No, I don't remember this either. If you've been watching, folks, every time Oak and I don't remember, if you would like, we don't encourage it, but if you'd like, go ahead and have a drink.
We don't discourage it.
No.
We just don't encourage.
Could be a drink of whatever you want. Could be
Oh, what
Kool-Aid.
the hell?
Oh! Oh! No recollection of this.
So they run there, then all explode.
This is
It's a little foreigner for you.
Oh, I saw Lou Graham live last summer. Still has it.
Of course he does.
He's 72, but dude, you close your eyes and listen to him sing. It's weird. Super weird because he still sounds the same. You're like, what is happening? He's like 5'4".
He's crushing it.
Oh, it was cool seeing him live.
That's basically the Phoebe Cates shot
good
from
out there,
Fast
Mrs. Wheeler.
Times.
Thank you.
Perfect form.
Your form is amazing.
Oh, look at her. She's got the lipstick. She's got eyeshadow.
I've seen you teaching lessons, swimming lessons.
I could teach you if you like. I know all the styles.
All the
All the
styles.
styles.
Is he
Butterfly.
gonna throw in like doggy?
Jeez, answer.
So see, or it's close.
You okay?
He just
Can't take this guy anywhere.
Well, I offer more advanced lessons to select clientele.
He is wearing
Come
out
to
that
think of it,
gum.
there is a good pool
just put it
out
in.
at Motel 6 on Cornwallis. It's very quiet.
Oh,
Come on, she's a married lady.
Shall we say tonight? 8 o'clock.
I can't.
Can't what? Have fun? Mrs. Wheeler.
as you say, Mrs. Wheeler.
It will be the workout of your life.
Mrs. Wheeler.
Come on now.
It only took 5 hours.
Why couldn't we just play D&D?
Dude.
It's going to pound it all.
You seriously just drink the rest of our water?
Ah.
Holy.
You imagine telling your friends they gotta go set this up.
We're gonna build a radio tower.
Now, you ready to meet my love?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Susie, this is Dustin. Do you copy? Over. One sec. No, she's still there. Susie, this is Dustin. Do you copy? Over. Susie, do you copy? This is Dustin. Over.
It's a beautiful sunset, nonetheless.
Yeah, at least you got
she could
that.
be hanging out with her family or at a mall.
Oh, jeez.
Coming in hot to the house.
Just not even on the driveway is right there.
It's right on the lawn.
Hello?
Hello. Well, looks like everything is nice and nicely
back to
done.
normal.
Yeah, like lasagna and peas, huh?
Turns
Ooh,
out you
sharp.
didn't have plans for tonight.
Sharp carousel.
It's going to be cold in the middle.
It's lasagna. You got to chop it up and put it back in the microwave.
Who do you want to speak to next?
Hey, cheers.
It's Bob's favorite show.
Oh. He loved his comedies.
I just wish they'd get back together again already.
Wow. Kirstie Alley had to come in. That's how Quinn last does the old knee slap.
Poor Bob.
Now
Oh,
what?
sinister music.
Oh, the magnet again, isn't it?
Hawkins Post? Hold on. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Rats. Back to sucking face.
Oh, was there any better makeout music than Ario Speedwagon?
Yes.
Yeah.
We feel comfortable and trusted and
I mean, it was up there.
Oh, he's got the cigarette in bed. Ash.
Remember all the late night commercials for the 80s mix?
Oh, all the CDs.
Every single one had Speedwagon on it. I met the lead singer in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Tell me less.
Can I talk to you guys a minute?
Open sesame.
look at Mike's face. You're ruining this for me.
See how this goes.
See, he's going to leave the music on?
Gotta turn that off.
I was going to... A lot harder than what you thought. You just battled demons the last 2 seasons. Oh, this is so great.
needed to say to you. Your mom called.
Is everything okay?
No, I don't think so. It's your grandma.
Oh, jeez.
Fall again?
No.
Does she have cancer?
No.
Then I don't understand what's wrong with Nana.
What's wrong with Nana?
There's nothing wrong with Nana.
What?
But there's something very wrong with this thing between you and Elle.
Thing.
Are you lying piece of shit?
Lock the doors.
You're crazy.
Crazy.
Can you imagine calling the dad, the police
I
officer?
see real crazy. You disrespect me again.
The music.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna drive you home, and I'm gonna speak, and you're going to listen. And then maybe I will continue to allow you to date my daughter.
Nod if you understand.
The way he said nod. Nod.
Copy this Dustin over.
Oh, they're still there.
Oh, is the whole group still up there?
Susie, this
Yep.
is Dustin. Do you copy over?
Will's like passed out.
Susie, this is your Dustin. Do you copy
Your
over?
Dustin.
There we go. Now she might.
Susie.
Dustin, come on. She's not there.
She's there, all right? She'll pick up.
Maybe Susie doesn't exist.
She exists.
She's a genius and she's hotter than Phoebe Cates. No girl is that perfect.
Is that so?
Whoops.
Oh boy.
You're perfect. I mean, like perfect in your own way.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Relax. It was
Gotcha.
teasing.
I'm obviously perfect, and Dustin's obviously lying.
Same old Max.
Where are you going?
Home.
Well,
It's late.
it's late. Sorry.
Where did he get the equipment to set up that big of a tower?
I mean, how long can Dustin expect him to stay out there for?
Look at that radio tower.
Yeah,
He's got the
they've
lights.
been out there at least like 4 hours. Oh,
Susie, is that you?
They had to use some very Russian-sounding words.
Серебряный год есть, когда синяя встретится с желтым на запад. Неделя длинная. Серебряный год есть.
The chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache.
What's that from?
Red Dawn.
You're cool.
I thought you were gonna bust out Spies Like Us.
Красиво. Правда?
We'll see. It's my neck on the line.
Yep.
He just looks like an
He
80s
looks like a
Russian
super
scientist.
Oh, jeez.
They are busted. They chopped a bag on the soundtrack.
Wait, I told you right away at the beginning, it looks like they got a bigger budget.
Yeah, hot opener. Where are you going, Mrs. Wheeler? In your red dress.
Well, don't worry. Mr. Wheeler's passed out in the living room in his chair.
Oh, see? You got that ring.
Yeah, until you...
Oh.
Told you. Where are you going, honey, without your wedding ring on?
Yeah.
Told you you'd be passed out in the chair.
Oh, look at him being the family man. How's your conscience?
Showing the flip side of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Karen.
You don't mind if I call you Karen, D?
Hey.
Oh, shit. That's what you get for thinking about Mrs. Wheeler like that.
That's right. What the hell did he hit?
Pole?
I mean, that hit the windshield first.
What the hell?
Oh.
Hey! I said who's there?
No! Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Episode 1?
Oh, look at that.
Wow, what a hot start.
Well.
Answer.
Well, that's...
We are back.
That's where we start and end some things, huh? That's... wow.
I'll let you take it
to
away.
a nicer guy, it couldn't have happened.
That's right.
Huh?
That's what he gets.
Like, I mean...
Look at you. When he gets trying to break up that happy home.
What was great was, Karen, mind if I call you that? Karen coming down and seeing, obviously your husband, which I didn't call that he'd be snoozing, but as we've seen, we've jumped up a few years. So now instead of the baby sister, now she looks like to be about 5 and is sleeping on dad at night. They're cuddled together. Of course, you're going to have the feels with that. I highly doubt she's going to leave now, but if she does, Billy ain't going to be there because we saw he got pulled up by whatever is going on down there because we saw a bunch of rats running in there only to explode, whatever that means. And then the stones, I think, that were all starting to spiral out of control were starting to signify the same thing as the monster that Will saw that inhabited him last season. Hence why Will keeps having, the goosebumps because like he remembers that connection with it. So I think they'll always be a part of him, in my opinion. So when something like that happens, obviously he's going to sense it some way, shape, or form. So I'm wondering where that's going to take us because we saw that in the abandoned, warehouse and they took Billy. What they're going to do with him? I don't know. Maybe it could inhabit him just like it did to Will, and we go on so forth. So that'll be interesting to see.
It's weird though that the monster was able to. Well, I mean, assuming something grabbed Billy, because in the real world now,
it was like
Mason Quinn.
It was like
the only thing I remember from this episode is the pool with Billy. That's all I remember.
It's just funny because it's like, it's not a first time watch for us. So when we watch and like we hypothesize to the watcher, the viewers, it's got to be like, hey, you saw it. You can't be sitting here hypothesizing. But when you generally just don't remember how things play out, it's easy to be like, well, what if this and this?
Yeah, because like I don't know what happens next. That's the thing.
So again, though, what a great way to start off this season.
We should play our own. Just line up.
It'd be me like this at the end of the episode.
Just one episode. You're like
done.
Can we get an Uber sponsorship for rides home for Mason Quinn?
Probably have to.
So like I'm very intrigued by that, especially now that the Russians are trying to dial into it themselves. Like, why have you not seen everything that's gone wrong in Hawkins? But I get it. It's 84.
Cold War.
Trying to get the upper hand on us Americans. So you gotta try. You gotta try and think outside the box, which they definitely are. Which, how is that going to work out for them? Who knows? We shall see. And then Steve, not everything's working out for Steve.
Peaked in high school.
Yes, he sucks according to the old tally. No, it's according to the tally. I didn't make up the tally. I didn't make up the rules. He just happens to suck right now. And well, I do think he was partially right. It's because he doesn't have the hat on.
That
hides his best feature,
Hides his hair.
Like me. Like I shaved the head. That's my best feature now. And so like we'll see. And we found out that it's actually his dad teaching him a lesson, not let him go to tech, making sure he makes an honest living and thinks he's not going to have a future. So I see that it's his dad upset over everything that's happened the last couple of years, even though. Well, I mean, he helped save the town
world.
And helped save the world. So, I mean,
guy's a hero.
Hasn't done much, I guess. And then I love the budding relationship between Elle and Mike. I mean, we knew it was coming, but wow, they are really diving into it because, like, I made sure I watch every scene that they're together. She's like this.
Yep, always.
She's holding his hand. They're doing a lot of that. Yep. So it is teenage love where it's like, I'm never going to let you go. But
hormones just going crazy.
But to be fair, remember, they did fall in love in season 1 and then, like,
for a year.
Called him, pretty, and then she was gone.
Yeah,
and he thought she was gone,
Mm-hmm.
but always in the back of his mind thought she was there. So I get why they would never want each other to be out of each other's sights because they don't want one of them happens.
It was fun too how Mike was kind of being a smart ass and then Hopper kind of put him in his place in the truck once he had him.
Hopper as being the dad that he just wants what's best for her and everything like that. He's like, it's not normal. It's like, just think for a second how you were at that age if you had a girlfriend. Oh, that was also gone for a year and you thought was gone, but turned out to be hidden from because you had her hidden.
Everyone.
And everything like that. So like, he should understand, the way Mike is feeling. But I suppose he did for the first month.
Well, but it's still
now it's too late.
It's still his house and his rules, and there's going to be boundaries in this house if you're going to become
whose house is this? That ain't Hopper's house. Elle runs that house. She can just make away with him anytime she wants.
That is a bit of a problem.
And like Hopper said, I'm a cop. I could make him disappear and cover it up. It's like damn well Elle would suspect you, and you wouldn't be long for this world either, so you can't do that. But I love the back and forth. Joyce looks to be glowing more this season because the first 2 seasons we saw, like, they did a great job. Like, seemed like she had more wrinkles. She must have been like sleep deprived and everything to herself.
Yeah,
that's what kind of actress she is, to just make her look as bad as she could, because obviously with her son being on and thinking she could see signs. And then even the second season, and then losing Bob, which I love that they made sure they showed the picture that was drawn for Superhero. But she looks like she's in a better frame of mind and everything, but except for the fact that Bob is gone. So I'm wondering where we're going to steer with her, because obviously Hopper has been He's been putting some moves on her, but who knows what will go from there. And
She's busy.
And then we saw that Lucas and Max are having a great relationship, so much so that Dustin was upset, it seemed like, that when he couldn't get a hold of Susie, his girlfriend. I don't want to do this, but his girlfriend that he met at
Utah. You
at
wouldn't
summer
know her.
camp. Well, yeah, I wouldn't know her at all, but they should be talking and back and forth.
Instead, he got the Russians.
Instead, because of how powerful his little project was at computer camp, talking to the Russians, and he's going to find out what they're trying to do, or is he going to be able to crack the code? He's going to maybe get the
translate.
code. He's got to translate it. So that's interesting to see. And then real quick, Nancy and Jonathan working for the local paper. Jonathan is a photographer. Nance just trying to work her way up. And I thought it was interesting when she did suggest that story, like all the guys there, they didn't show the head of the table. Yep. They didn't show the editor because I think he might actually give her a shot because I think they purposely left that out. Now, I don't know what's going to make of it. They went right into Jake Busey. Good to see him. I haven't seen him in a minute since Starship Troopers.
Since he had that band, The Offspring.
No, God, you're such an idiot sometimes. I know you're just doing it for laughs. But so anyways, I think that he's going to give her the chance, or she's going to make something out of this opportunity that she saw the disease rats. So, yeah, this was a great start to the third season. Cannot wait for more.
Yeah, what a hot opener. Again, folks, the only thing I remember about once this episode started, I saw the pool.
We couldn't talk. I didn't talk about the pool.
Yeah, well, once I saw the pool,
I
I knew where that went, but I didn't recall Billy getting in the accident or getting sucked into the building at this point. So that was wild. Just look, when you have a show like Stranger Things, it's got to come back hot for that first episode.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I'm sure so many folks binged this when it came out, but that first episode, they want to hit you with it right away. And what do? They get all of our favorites back together. They kind of set the seeds a little bit that the friendship between everybody needs a little bit of help. We're figuring out kind of where everybody's at and what's gone on since we last left Hawkins, where things were doing well for the moment. But, we got magnets falling off the fridge. We got Billy getting sucked into warehouses. We got rats just exploding. So this one was a lot of fun. I like Nancy and Jonathan's kind of dynamic that they've got going on. And it's funny because you have Mike and Elle with their thing and how stressed out it has Hopper versus Joyce with Nancy and Jonathan. Now, granted, they're older, so you could take that into account. But she's just like, no, just wipe the lipstick off your cheek before you go to work. Yeah. So it's funny how they're so different. We had like complete opposites with the young relationships. But yeah, Nancy trying to bring a real story to the editors, and they're just laughing it off. It's like, anybody who's had a first job when you were starting out, that's pretty much how it goes. The expression I got was, Gwen, you're lower than whale shit. That was the expression that I got with some of those first jobs in the corporate world. I guess you could consider that kind of corporate, but yeah. So an interesting thing for her, and is this going to be another thing with Nancy, where she has to try to get people to believe her, to show that there's something going on, kind of like how we had in season 1 a little bit. So a fun ride. It's so good to have all of our favorites back, and I just can't wait to take the ride here. And poor Steve, that outfit's not doing him any favors. It reminds me of, again, another kind of callback. There's a lot of things in here that remind me of, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Of course, we had, moving in stereo from the cars with Nancy getting out of the pool. But then when Steve is wearing the outfit, it reminded me of when Steve's wearing the costume, it reminded me of Judge Reinhold in Fast Times when he had to wear was it Captain Fish's something or another? And he's doing the delivery and he's looking over in the car being all cool, and they're laughing at him because he's wearing the ridiculous hat. So again, so much nostalgia in here, whether you lived in that time period or you watch movies from that time period. This rewatch is an absolute blast for me because, again, it basically feels like a brand new show. And the fact that I know it's a good show and I get to take the ride again and have some of those experiences again, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah, nostalgic is, I guess, the word for me. I mean, it's almost more like it's less about Stranger Things and more about just a show about the 80s. It's such a different time. And look, and every decade has its own very unique, I don't want to say characteristics, but very unique things about it, and things that people loved and things people remember the most fondly. But the 80s was unique in a lot of its own regards. The malls, obviously. I mean, I love that they talked about that, and it's weird because it's like that happened here in where we live, near Appleton. There was so there's a College Avenue is kind of like the main strip where we live. There's all these downtown stores, right? Clothing stores, camera stores, TV repair stores, all these things on this, 2-mile stretch. And the Valley Fair Mall was one of the first indoor malls in America. I think it might have been the first indoor mall. I think we had, I don't know if Answer can Google that real quick. The Valley Fair Mall in Appleton, I think, was either the first or second indoor mall in America. And then the Valley Fair Mall was popular for a while. And then we built the Fox River Mall.
That was the big one.
And the Fox River Mall was kind of your traditional mall with a theater and your big anchor stores, and different wings and stuff like that.
This enclosed mall was the first weather protected one to ever be built within the United States and first to ever open.
Yeah, so Appleton, we had the first mall built on March 10th, 1955. Demolition.
1955.
Demolition of the parts of shopping center began in 2007. So, yeah, a lot of nostalgia there. Of course, it had an arcade in the 80s and the theater in the 80s. You're going to go see the movie at the Fox River Mall or the Valley Fair. And then eventually that became the cheap seats, which I don't know if there's any cheap seats theaters around. So before streaming, when they were out of the big theaters, they would go to the cheap seats. And, of course, you could pay discounted prices for your tickets and popcorn and stuff. But in any regard, this film kind of highlights that era when everybody was going to the mall. It was popular, but it was killing downtown businesses. And we very much saw that here in Appleton. And, look, the downtown business hasn't really recovered. The clothing stores are like boutique stores now. We actually had a camera store that stayed open until I want to say a year or two ago. There's still a few shoe stores and things like that. But so they're showing Hawkins taking a beating. This new mall opened, place for kids to hang out, place to, have fun. The sneaking into the movie theater.
Don't incriminate yourself. Is there a statute of limitations?
I've never snuck into a movie. And I had a buddy who used to like in recent times would still do the double feature. We're like, what's a double feature? Oh, you pay for one and then you just go to another movie. You're already in. Yep. And it's like, yeah, but it sounds like cool, but do you really want to sit in there? I mean, you're at the theater for a long time. Yeah. It's like, no, go to a 6:30 showing and then, catch your 10 o'clock movie.
Oh, jeez, that's a long time.
And it's crazy because now, like, when you walk into some of the theaters around here, like Hollywood, where Funset is, you can just walk in. So one of the theaters has, like, a big arcade. You can just walk in and be like, oh, I'm just going into Funset. They don't need to check your tickets or anything. And then when you walk back out, you could walk. Now, granted, seats are reserved now, but if it shows right outside the theater how many seats are reserved. And even the other theater, the bigger one we have around here, Marcus Hollywood, when you walk in, they ask if you've got tickets already. But you could, walk in and have,
Mr. Marcus is so entertaining.
No, he's a gem.
I like Greg Marcus's little things before. But in any regard, so I love the nostalgia. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about some of the themes here and less predicting like we do, obviously. Mm-hmm. So again, I remember a little bit more of this season than I do season 2. When did this one come out, Answer? Was this 2021, I think?
This one, July 4th of 2019.
2019, okay. So this one was still...
4th of July.
Yeah, 4th of July, 2019. So a little bit fresher in the memory, but not like I don't remember everything, but definitely much more than season 2. Season 2 felt like a good refresher for me. So again, during these reactions, I don't want to sit here and hypothesize because I have an idea of the direction that it goes, but there's certain things I don't remember the rats blowing up. As far as Billy crashing and stuff like that, as soon as it happened, the pool scene, I remember I was waiting for that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it was in episode 1 already. Yep. But him crashing, of course, I remember, and I know what's coming next. But
do you?
you know, this, well, it's, I remember what's coming next. The summer love stuff I think that was done very well. And it shows a lot of tension between teenagers. And when you start going different directions in your lives, especially in high school, and it's a weird kind of coming of age thing. And I don't know if it was just different during the 80s or how it is now with kids. But, you know, I remember I had my like core group of friends, me and my friend Kyle and Brendan and Ryan and, you know, all these friends that I hang out with. Right. But we got into different things.
Much like Susie.
You know, right when you started getting into that age group, teenagers, we started enjoying different things. You know,
I think especially if you don't have like one thing kind of bonding you all together, like a sports team or a club or something you might do where you all have to go to it. Here, the gang's kind of all on their own because it's summer and they're going their own direction.
Yeah, and it's very, very reminiscent of what I kind of experienced. And it was friendships that were like really tight friendships all the way from 4 years old, and you spent every summer together. Even with my buddy Kyle, it was like we spent every summer together, and then we just, he was, into, different things. I was super into sports, and, I ended up, it was playing football with the guys out by the field by the high school every weekend and just doing different stuff. And it's such an interesting time. And the thing is like when it first starts happening, you want to hang on to those bonds, right? Like, and Will was saying, hey, let's just go play D&D, right?
Like
and
the old
you have
days.
Mike and Al who are fully in it, and you have Lucas and they're kind of you're sensing some tensions there, and then Dustin feels like he wants to hang out with the group, but he was like, he wanted to show the group his girlfriend, And I mean, look,
he was gone.
Props to the group for we need to walk up someplace that's 100 meters higher just so we can talk. And I mean, imagine that, like being excited to introduce your friends to your girlfriend. So what, are we just gonna sit around? Will you say hi on the radio and introduce us, or what's going on? So. Steve, hey, things change when you get in high school. I don't want to say the peaking in high school, but everything changes at college. The guy who was the king of Hawkins, now everybody's laughing at him and turning him down on dates and stuff like that. And look, that's a realistic thing too. Like when you graduate high school, if you're not like going right into a family business, or you're not saying what college you went into, that was rough. I remember for me, like when I graduated high school, I was going to the tech school. And at the time, when I graduated high school in 1998, tech schools weren't like, now you look at a tech school, it's like, oh, like, okay, you go, you get an education.
You like easy money.
You got an immediate job, you're in, these industries. In 1998, when I graduated, and I don't know how it was, in the 80s, but the tech school was kind of like for the shop class, like, dumb kids. And I just didn't know what I wanted to do, Of course, that wasn't the case, but that was the perception.
You should clarify that the folks know you're not throwing shade.
No, but
I was one of those shop guys.
But that was the perception, And so, and it was, and the thing was like, when everybody was asking, well, what are you doing after high school? If you weren't saying you were going to some prestigious university, you could have been the coolest kid in high school, and now you were kind of like, oh, you're just stuck.
And I think
so. This is very. I'm saying they're doing a good job of reflecting that. Like if you were, I don't know what I'm doing yet, or you're just going to work for a year,
take a gap year.
You were leveled down a step. Again, I can't say whether that's still the case with kids. But it certainly was in that time frame. So to see Steve struggling, Jonathan and Nancy, of course, they gave their roles, and Jonathan seemed like he was well respected, and Nancy was just, the errand girl, which is unfortunately reflective of some of the norms that we saw in the workplace and with gender and stuff in the 80s. And not to say that it's completely gone now, but obviously you saw the boardroom or whatever room full of all just guys laughing, and she had to bring their cheeseburgers, and it's like, well, you'd hope that's not the case anymore in these places.
It was for me.
But
well, that's what interns do
that's
now.
Right.
Yeah. But all in all, look, I mean, it was more like a catch up, like where's everybody at now, and less of a Stranger. Look, they gave us the Stranger Things, the Russians trying to open up, the gate. But look, the first 2 seasons they teased us. Of course, last season the guy, what was his name, Murray, the guy who had
the conspiracy theory
guy. He thought everything was the Russians, and we were it's a Hawkins lab. Now we did learn they were trying to use L as a spy for the Russians.
Yep.
A lot of Cold War stuff. Yep. So now we're kind of going back to that Cold War theme. Will's still feeling it on his neck. But, again, this was just more about our gang than it was things going on. Yep. Of course, the magnets and a good mix.
And they're all growing up, so that's what's going to happen. They're going to have different lives than they did the last 2 seasons.
Well, that's the brilliance of what they did here, because you spoke about nostalgia. You kind of talked about they're getting us caught up. And what I think they did so brilliantly is they referenced enough movies and TV shows from that era that you kind of remember in the back of your head, but they didn't
put back into
but they didn't, beat you over the head with it. So it was like just enough to kind of
they gave it to us pretty good with the soundtracks, which I'm not complaining about. I thought it was great.
Really transports you back to that era.
But what's crazy is for me, it's like, of course, we're doing season 3 now, and then we have to catch up on season 4. But when the new season comes out, it's like, man, how are they going to position this? Because now they're young adults and so much later in life than when everything started. But I'm really
still gonna be riding on bikes.
I'm really so if you didn't catch season 1 and 2, if I'm being totally transparent, when we were going back and doing a rewatch, I'm like, okay, this is one of the first times I think on the channel that we've done a full rewatch where it's only one of us. We've done some things where Answer has seen it before.
Movies,
and it was new for Mason, Quinn, and I. Yeah. We've done a handful of movies where somebody has seen it, but our first big investment where we've seen it and only one person hasn't. And I wasn't sure how this was going to play out, but it's been so much fun. And season 1 and 2 so great. And I'm just and not that I don't enjoy all the reactions that we do, because we have so much fun with movie and TV shows, but I'm really hyped about this. I don't know. It's really fun. Really looking forward to season 3 and 4. And I guess part of the excitement is knowing that we're just a few months away from the final season.
Yeah. So there we go. There we go. Well, what a great start to season 3 of Stranger Things. These two are re-enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. You all enjoyed it as well. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
Ooh, better get out of there.
Oh, I was able to start up and go.
Yeah.
Is he still going to go to that Motel 6?
911, what's your emergency?
Yeah, say what exactly? Oh!
Oh.
It's like some alien shit.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Don't remember this.
What do you want?
Your soul. Oh.
Oh, what an opener.
Poor Billy. Guess he'll never get to that Motel 6.
Guess not.
Teach her the breaststroke.
Certain other styles you may have mentioned their Answer.
Jesus.
It's perfect.
That's going to dominate the comments.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
At some point, they did watch the show.
Well, come on. He was opening himself up for that. And then, of course, he said what he said.
And then you said, the old stink palm.
Mall rat.
Oh, with that chocolate pretzels, just all melty.
You born in a barn?
Everything okay?
Yes.
Oh, get ready for the pool.
Hello, this is the Wheelers. Mike!
Hello?
It's 9:32. Where are you?
Sorry, I was just about to call. I can't see you today.
Why not?
It's my Nana. She's very sick.
Oh,
Hop
Mike.
said that your Nana was okay, that it was a false alarm.
That's what we thought it was at first, but then she took a real turn.
Friends don't lie. Boyfriend, girlfriends
she
don't
might
lie.
die.
What?
She's
Mom,
listening.
get off the phone!
Oh, yeah. The 80s.
Those days.
Listening in.
You had to hope they didn't hear the click.
Yeah, she's so upset she's making no sense. Because we have to go to the nursing home to see Nana.
You can come over after?
No,
Oh, hey.
I need to be alone today with my feelings.
Do you lie?
What? No. Friends
Oh,
don't
that's a
lie.
lot of lies you're racking up.
My mom's calling me. Better go. Talk to you tomorrow. Miss you already. Bye.
I'm hoping she walks out the door and goes, "What did you do?"
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, that's about how that goes.
Why are you happy about that?
You don't mess around with Jim.
Kellogg's
Hopper.
Honey Smacks is what I'm laughing at.
Oh, I was like, that his little grin. He's loving it.
You're full, the mask on that old rager, you don't mess around with.
It's like the happiness of like every dad right there laying down the law. It worked out.
Oh, he's gonna brag to her, and she's gonna set it to Joyce, and Joyce is gonna set him straight. No, they weren't.
Oh.
This is the first day in 6 long, excruciating months that they will not be seeing each other. Yes, I think it worked. It's all you. I'm a puppet. You're the master.
You remembered everything?
Improvise a little bit, you know. It turns out getting to Mike, that was the key.
And you didn't yell at him.
I'll tell you everything over dinner. Yeah, I'm a little busy right now.
Well, I'm busy here.
Oh, here we go.
You want to keep your job tomorrow? I think you need to get your ass to town hall now.
Hey, they still have one of the doofus cops.
Yep.
He still has a job.
The Mr. T cereal.
Jeez. Clean up on aisle 5.
Bye.
Oh,
See you tonight.
How does he sit with that radio there?
Is that the magnets down again?
Yes, it is. Answer.
That's not like magnets.
Not working.
Try another one.
Oh boy, we're gonna have the old keep spilling the coffee.
Yes, we are.
Oopsie daisy.
My God,
Lucy's so perfect.
Tom, I really hate to ask this, but do you think one of the other girls could run and grab lunch today?
They're needed at their desks.
I know. I just, I really need to go to the doctor. I've been having some girl problems.
Works every time.
All right, so.
Oh, come on, the light!
Let's go.
Let's go, loser.
I still don't know if this is such a good idea anymore. What harm is there in asking?
The harm in asking is that Tom will say no. We asked for forgiveness, not permission.
That's how you do it.
I think it's gonna be, then Tom won't care.
Or the old lady is nuts and the story blows up in her face and Tom fires us.
And then we never have to work at the shithole again.
Oh, Jonathan likes working there, though.
Yeah.
Just making out in the mall.
Right in public. Where's your manners?
Oh, been a minute
Where's
since I've had
Julius?
a good corn dog.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Your poor Robin just hating life.
Hi,
Hi,
I'm Dustin.
I'm Robin.
Pleasure to meet you. Is she here?
Is who here?
Henderson.
Oh my! Wow! Look at this. Wow! I think I figured out why Steve's not getting a date.
No way. Hotter than Phoebe Cates?
Brilliant. Too. And she doesn't even care that my real pearls are still coming in. She says kissing is better without teeth.
Okay.
We're trying to get in contact with Susie.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And chocolate?
What?
Just speak louder.
I intercepted a secret Russian communication.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means, Steve, we could be heroes. True American heroes. Just think, you could have all the ladies you want and more.
More.
And more.
More.
There you go. You get that kick flip.
Whoa! Oh no.
Hi.
I think the ladies need to have a moment here.
Can we talk? And then he said he missed me, and then he just hung out. He's a piece of shit.
I guarantee you, him and Lucas are playing Atari right now.
But friends don't lie.
Yeah, well, boyfriends lie all the time.
Max.
Knows I'm lying. I don't even understand. Why lie? Hopper, he threatened me.
Will.
You're going to stop calling him. You're going to ignore his
Here
calls.
we
As far as
go.
you're
Oh.
concerned, he doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
You're going to treat him like garbage. Give him a taste of his own medicine.
Oh, some
Give
bad
him
medicine.
The medicine.
The bad medicine.
But you can fix this. Max has done me 5 times. But what have I done? Have I despaired? No. I've marched back into battle. Come on.
Come on.
Where are we going?
To have some fun. There's more to life than stupid Boise now.
Hey, guys, I'm still here.
Oh, poor Will.
Just wants to play a game of D&D.
Said almost shift change.
Hey, Jill, I gotta use the restroom. Will you watch Holly for me?
Sure thing, Heinz.
Danger. Chemical storage.
Billy?
She's
Wearing high heels.
to the pool.
Billy?
Oh.
Ooh.
I understand if you're angry with me. I wanted to explain why I didn't come last night. I have a family,
Family.
and I can't do anything that will hurt them. You can understand that, right? But I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, what the hell?
Billy.
Oh.
Whoa. You remember that fake out?
Will you talk to me?
Nope.
Stay away from me, Karen.
Looking good, Billy. Looking good, Billy.
The old mirror reflection visor.
Поездка в Китай звучит неплохо, если быть осторожным.
So what do you think? Sounded familiar. What? The music.
Maybe time is over. You need to get in there.
Yeah.
And how do you know these Russians are up to no good anyways?
How does she know about the Russians?
You are both extremely loud.
Oh, what do you think you're doing?
I want to hear it.
Why?
Because maybe I can help. I'm fluent in 4 languages, you know.
Russian?
Uye arye umbade.
Holy shit.
That was pig Latin, dingus.
Idiot.
Idiot. With the pen.
The old Driscolls.
The old Driscolls?
Yep.
Yes.
Mrs. Driscoll.
Yes.
Hi, Nancy Wheeler. We spoke briefly on the phone last night.
We're from the Hawkins Post.
Follow me. Oh, it's
Oh, the old cat clock. Oh,
this
shit.
way.
Down the foreboding steps.
Do we trust her?
Right over there.
Fertilizer.
Why would rats want to eat a poor old woman's fertilizer? Something's not right with these rats.
What does that mean exactly, not right?
Rabies, my guess. Oh, yes, I forgot to mention. Come on over here.
Would she catch one?
I caught one of the little bastards.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Was that big Russian dude that choked out the one doctor?
Yeah.
Hey! I forgot he was in this.
Well, Larry, I think that they're just exercising their good old-fashioned American right.
If they had a permit,
Not that I'm aware of.
then I do believe it's within my right to get rid of them.
I'm not a politics guy, but I think if you force those people out of here without provocation, I don't think that's a good look for your re-election campaign.
Music.
And I'm gonna throw this town the biggest bash it's ever seen. Fireworks, music, activities, you name it. I'm gonna pull out all the stops. You know why? Because at the end of the day,
That's all the voters will remember. If you don't mind, just do your job. Flash your little gold badge and get rid of them.
Oh, Russ Wheeler.
Robin Hood.
Hey, what's wrong? Too many people against the rules. You have superpowers. What's the worst that could happen?
Season 2?
Destruction. This whole shit could
Synthesizer.
come down.
The old synthesizer music. This is. Oh.
They had a good 2-story mall.
Yeah, yeah.
That was something.
So, what should we do first?
Fox River Mall, not 2-story.
Not the dirt
You've
mall.
never been shopping before, have you?
The Gap.
JC
I
Penney.
don't understand what
We
we're
still
looking for.
have both of those. Or wait, the Gap is gone.
All these colors and not just same old flannels I've been wearing.
No, bright pastels and hot pinks.
Well, Radio Shack ever since, Superhero went down.
Well,
Radio Shack was never the same.
Bob Newby was piggybacking that place.
How could it compete?
I mean, to be honest, Best Buy kind of killed Radio Shack, didn't they? Let's not blame malls.
That's true.
Well, that's what they're using here in this example, though. I'm using what's being presented in front of me.
Hello?
Weird Al.
Weird Al. Yep. Oh, he had some bangers, didn't he? Might have to check out the
Is that Mr. Clark?
the Weird Al movie here in a bit. Yep.
Byers?
The secret MVP of this show is Mr. Clark.
Absolutely.
It wants to get to its place and explode.
Keep doing this until you stop moving, you little shit.
That's how All of Us Are Dead started.
Hi, yes. This is Nancy Wheeler from the Hawkins Post. I was wondering if you guys had gotten any recent calls about rabid rats? Rats with rabies? Okay, what about just rats in general?
Getting into fertilizer.
Do you mind if I make just a few more calls?
Not at all. I enjoy the company.
Uh-oh. Squealing stopped.
All right, little bud.
Nope.
Nope.
It's gonna pop.
I have a lead.
I just think there's something really wrong with this rat. Come on. No, Nancy, wait up.
I didn't like that doorway that was behind Jonathan.
It's gonna pop.
Oh, look at its skin. Yep. Now it can get through the cage.
Gross.
Oh, that almost looks like an arm.
It did. It looks like it's crawling.
Yeah.
I said, what do you want?
To build.
I don't understand. What do you mean I don't understand?
Ooh.
Oh.
Obviously, he does not look like it.
Oh, doesn't like the heat.
Will didn't either.
Nope. Oh, spreading. Gonna have to lop it off.
Take me to him.
What?
I said, are you hurt? What's going on? I heard screaming. Should I call an ambulance?
Oh boy.
Oh, there's the outfit.
Oh, listen to this music playing. Ah! Nano.
Excuse me, sir.
How much for this
Zales.
teddy bear right here? 300.
Oh, this is what 11 and Max needed.
They slowly back away. They don't have the money to pay for that.
Boys are stupid anyways.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that hurt my nose.
That's it, girls. Okay, here we go.
This was called glamour shots back in the day for
us.
these younger kids. Glamour shots.
Huh. Now you can just use a filter on your phone.
Shake it out for me.
It's a hell of a bump.
Just snap their necks, 11.
He's the answer. Can we find a happy medium?
Oh, we're about to.
Yep.
Julius. Oh, she's wondering about the makeup. Or not.
Nope. No, those are the girls that laughed at him.
Yep. And by the Burger King, they have the best fries.
Tell you, there's more to life than stupid.
Taco Bell coming soon.
Yep.
Can we please play D&D now?
No.
That's Quinn with his transmatic.
Am I the only one that wants to hang out with Will?
Okay, that word. Delina,
Delina.
which is spelled
The chair looking thing.
We've got our first sentence. The week is long.
Well, that's thrilling.
Yeah, but it's got to be cold.
Yep.
Got a strawberry and then a vanilla with sprinkles, extra whipped cream. Wait a second. Are you even allowed to be here?
Just laugh and run away.
Mo,
You've got to be shitting me.
Yeah, but build up that much money. Yeah, what if we split it? It makes sense.
Isn't this a nice surprise?
Oh. Thought your grandmother was sick.
What's wrong with you? You know she's not allowed to be here.
What is she, your little pet? Am I your pet? Why do you treat me like garbage?
What?
You said Nana was sick.
She is.
Just stop
She is
lying
sick.
at this
Yes,
point.
it is. She's sick. That's why we're here. Actually.
Oh my God!
Lucas
I thought you said Lucas is supposed to be helping.
Why do you lie?
Well, it's time for us to get on the bus. Uh-oh.
I dump your eye.
Oh!
Cold as ice.
You're as cold as ice. A sacrifice of love.
Now can we play D&D? No.
Now can we play D?
Damn it, Lucas! Way to go!
Yeah.
Special delivery.
Yeah.
That the right one?
Yeah.
That's a lot of color for you, Chief.
It's cutting edge stuff.
It's gotta look good for Enzo's.
Cutting edge. like a shirt from Penny's is cutting edge.
It used to be.
Oh, he's wearing it with a sport
Yeah.
coat.
Oh, you just unbuttoned one more button.
This is J.C. Penney's top of the line,
I'll start
pal.
with a scotch. You make that a double.
Very good, sir.
All right, we'll have that two glasses.
Every town had an Italian restaurant that wasn't that fancy, but you thought it was fancy.
What?
Appleton, Wisconsin has Victoria.
Oh, I was gonna say Olive Garden. I thought it was
Yeah,
fancy when I was a kid.
No,
That's fine dining.
No,
Fine.
that's a chain restaurant.
Unlimited breadsticks.
Yeah.
Victoria's.
You don't get that at
Victoria's.
No, but Victoria's gives you enough food for three
for
meals.
3 people, yes. You get one lasagna, it comes with a bag full of breadsticks and a salad, and the lasagna is that big.
It's a coil, and when electricity passes through it,
It creates an electromagnetic field.
now for the fun part.
You have to excuse the crudity of this model. It's not to scale.
But if we reduce the current, the magnetic dipoles try to orient according to the field, but since
I
it's
mean,
changed,
how is this happening at my house?
one of your kiddos got up in the middle of the night, bumped into the fridge, and knocked the suckers loose. Apophenia. You're seeing patterns that aren't there. Coincidence.
The magnets didn't stick.
But it is possible.
We cured polio in 53, landed on the moon in 69. Once you open up that curiosity door, anything is possible.
Bust through it like double doors.
The week is long. The
silver cat
feeds. That's just total nonsense.
Not nonsense. It's too specific. It's obviously a code.
What do you mean a code?
Like a super secret spy code.
Duh.
Go.
Total stretch.
I don't know.
Sam Goody.
The silver cat feeds. Why would anyone talk like that unless they were trying to mask that confirms your suspicion?
Evil Russians.
There you go.
I can't believe I'm about to agree with this strange child. Hey, Steve, what are you doing?
It's quarter. Do you have a quarter?
You sure you're tall enough for that, right?
Ah, the
Need help
song.
getting up, little Stevie?
Shh. Would you two just shut up and listen?
A song from the
Yep.
tape.
It's the exact same song on the recording.
Maybe they have horses like this in Russia.
This code didn't come from Russia.
Came from inside the mall.
Well, we did see the back of the big dude that choked out the one scientist was at the mayor's place. Well, at the city cap. Unlimited breadsticks.
You know what, Enzo?
My name is not Enzo.
I'm gonna keep it changing.
Sir,
Oh.
I'm afraid no alcohol is allowed off the premises.
I can do anything I want. I'm the chief of police.
Oh.
Like I said, there's
There
the
he
big
is.
dude. Oh boy.
Billy, are you okay?
Remember this.
Same.
Don't be afraid. I'll be our son. Just stay very still.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Billy's your humble servant.
Oh, now this is in blue instead of in red. Wow.
And you get the little bit of music going on or the sound
Wow.
effects. In the
All
background.
right there. I guess
Answer. We are back in it.
we are in it. Yeah. What a great episode once again. Yeah, we had our, at the end there with obviously Billy just bringing a sacrifice for whatever that monster thing is. We saw that it starts out as a rat, and when we saw it popping, all of those rats, it then merged into something like that Venom would fight. I mean,
That's a good
seriously.
call.
So that was crazy to see. But this episode, in all, was amazing. I absolutely love the fact that Elle got to be a girl for once. To just go to the
Max.
mall and have fun, and that's what she's been missing. And it seemed like the laughing at the end when they got on the bus was like genuine for her, because it's like you think of her whole life leading up to this, everything not knowing. Like, I remember the first time going to the mall, it was cool, but I didn't have a time of my life like she did there, and I thought that was awesome that they captured that moment, especially for Elle. And then right away, there's Mike trying to like find her a gift. He only's got $350. He's digging himself deeper and deeper. Should have just not lied to her. Should have said, "Hey, look, we're just." I don't know, even a smaller like we're moving too fast or something, or just finally would then say, well, Hopper is like,
He
dude,
locked me in the truck.
he said no one would find me, not even you. So there's a lot of things going on there, but this episode was really good because I was happy that they showed that. Plus, it brought back a lot of nostalgia for us seeing the old stores, like you were laughing about Sam Goody. There's the Gap. J.C. Penney was cutting edge at the time,
The old Burger
which
King
it was
logo?
the old school Burger King logo. It said
Bell.
coming soon Taco Bell. The Orange Julius, which I mean is still around, but it's just cool to see all these old franchises that used to be everywhere. It seems like that you looked even when you went to the mall, but some of them are kind of going by the wayside. But other than that, it was great seeing that. But then Dustin and Steve basically recruiting Robin to help them with them, translate.
She was bored.
Just because she was bored, and hey, she knew 2 other languages and Pig Latin, which they mistook for Russian. They're like, hey, no, that's Pig Latin. Idiot. Fucking Steve whaps him with the banana. But so that was great that now we have another member really helping us out and trying to, translate what they've been saying. And the great reveal at the end is, like, we all thought it was Russia that they're at. Instead, it seems like they just took over the Hawkins building just at a much bigger security level, and they're down. Either that or they found somewhere nearby that they could tap into the upside down world or try to get into it. So, I noticed that when they're at the mayor's office, we saw the back of the big dude that took out a scientist. The first episode, well, lo and behold, we definitely showed his face there at the end as Hopper, bumped into him because you know, he just, it wasn't a date. It was just two friends going out to dinner, although he wanted a Scotch double and a bottle of red wine for them.
Yeah.
At Enzo's, to which he called him Enzo, which that wasn't really Enzo. I kind of knew that wasn't really Enzo.
It could have been.
But so like we see that he was trying to figure that while Joyce is wondering about why the magnets are all not working. And it was and I don't know if it'll make the cut, but I said it. I was like, I think the sneaky MVP of this whole series is Mr. Clark, because it seems like any and all times they need some sort of information or need to try and figure something out, he's there to help them out. And like, he doesn't just come out with it. He like shows them examples like a teacher would do. He taught her about electromagnetic fields and how they work and how they operate. And he's just always right there helping out the kids, even with the ham radio, talking about the ridiculous. No matter how ridiculous. And the thing is, like, he doesn't like pry and be like, "Why do you really need this and this and that?" No, he's there to just help them and guide them and give them the knowledge they need. Like, I was so worried because didn't Hawkins come to his door when they asked him about his students in season 1? I thought that might have been the end of Mr. Clark. I'm so glad it wasn't, because to me, like I said, he's a sneaky MVP in this. Obviously, I love all the kids, and like what they're doing with Billy now, getting him more involved. Last season, he was the asshole in the car that he didn't like, that treated Max like shit. We saw why that was, though, by the end of the season, and now they're getting him immersed into whatever that monster or thing is that we're going to find out more about. So it's kind of cool to see his character grow. So I'm just wondering how long are Mike and Elle going to be broken up for? Because I think that was probably the one question everybody left this episode wondering. Like, hopefully this love isn't over for a while.
It's 5 times for Lucas and Max.
And probably still counting.
Yeah, it's probably 6 now.
Because even though Lucas was trying to help out, he didn't help out when they're at the mall. He kept piling on the lie. That's not going to help. You just gotta come clean. Sometimes you just gotta come clean and just say, "Look, we just needed a break for today. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll all be good in the end."
Yeah,
because they do love each other. But, you know, Max, I thought, had a good line, though, when it said, when Elle said friends don't lie. She goes, "Yeah, but boyfriends do." Yeah. So that was great.
Not all boyfriends.
Well, she's not speaking for every single one. So this was another really good episode. I cannot wait for more to see what's going on, and love to see our lovely mayor. Who's running the town.
Keery always dropping in.
Keery he's a national treasure, even though he's not our national.
Yeah,
but he is a treasure.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a number of things in this series that, you know, certainly Oak and I and myself, I did not remember. I totally forgot Keery always was the mayor. So when I saw him, I'm like, oh, we got him. And so that was fun. The big Russian individual walking around certainly bears a resemblance to a certain machine from the future, but what a treat that was. And again, they did it this season specifically where they make references to movies without necessarily sometimes making strong references. I mean, sometimes it is, certainly, but then other times it's done very subtly, and I like that. I'm with you, Answer. I loved Max and 11 going to the mall, just having some fun, hanging out. And, you know, like, look, you said it. I mean, it's important for 11 to get out and do that. She can't just be tucked away or just with Hopper or just with Mike and being hidden from the world. Like, that's no way to live. And I think enough time has passed where 11 can be normal. Jane can kind of be normal and until she will eventually be called upon to do what she does. But, you know, just let her enjoy this time that she's having with Max and going to the mall and getting clothes and kind of putting a couple of bullies in their place a little bit with the Orange Julius exploding. That was just so much fun. And again, we got the nostalgia of the music and the stores, and that was so fun. You know, and not only that, they had, you know, the products from back in the day when Hopper was in Joyce's store. We saw the Mr. T cereal and a number of the kind of vintage or, products from that time period, which is great because it transports you there. You'll see it a lot of times in movies. They'll do old cars or clothing, but I think, products are one of those things that, especially on a rewatch, after you kind of know where things are going, it's fun to kind of look at some of the Easter eggs in the background that they had there. So they did a great job with that. Man, my guy Will, just all he wants to do is play a little bit of D&D, and these two knuckleheads he's with just keep screwing it up with their girlfriends. He's the only guy with any sense around here.
Well, the thing is with him too is like he lost a bulk of his childhood because of what's all been transpiring throughout Hawkins. So
trying to get it back.
He wants to get it back in the most.
Yeah, because you kind of get the feeling, and obviously with Will, with his having been taken over essentially in season 2, he's kind of stuck in that also. But and again, as we learned, with his interests for what he might be attracted to is certainly going to be a little bit different than the other guys that he's hanging out with, and so they're not going to necessarily have that same connection right away. So that that's something to consider as well. But yeah, and then the big fun for me was how quickly Robin jumped into everything. And she was like all about trying to crack this code. And, they heard the song on the little horse, and now they just got to figure out what things
Indiana
mean.
Flyer.
So, for me, our first episode was like, hey guys, we're back. Here's the crew. Here's what everybody's been up to. We're going to have a little bit of fun, introduce the characters, have a little bit of a cliffhanger. And now in episode 2, it really feels like we're back into Stranger Things. And again, as I said in the beginning, there's so much of this I don't remember. The scene where Billy, in his imagination, just slams Mrs. Wheeler's head into the shelf. I was like, holy shit, that... obviously didn't remember that happened. That was, I don't want to call it a jump scare, but it was something that made me jump. And then it was just a vision that he was having. So again, they did such a good job with things like that. And this is so much fun to go back and watch, because this is one of those shows that definitely deserves, I think, multiple watch throughs. It's just given the occupation that I have right now, don't necessarily have the time to watch a lot of stuff outside the channel. So I'm glad I'm getting to do it here with all of you and the answer and the Oak here. So it's been a blast. The surprises are going to keep coming because there's so much I don't remember.
Yeah. Do your shots. Yeah. The thing with Billy, obviously having, the whatever in him, that is something I remembered, and how that transpires going throughout the season. But as far as bouncing Miss Wheeler's head, and then even kidnapping the other girl and bringing her as somewhat of what looks to be a sacrifice or whatever they got going on, that I completely didn't remember. The rat blowing up and then like being able to move. Yeah. It's kind of like, wait a minute, how's all this happening? So a lot of it's like a first time watch for me. So it's kind of exciting. It's very exciting.
I say it's very exciting.
As we're getting a little bit more development in the relationships between the teenagers, and of course, it all feels very relatable. I think they did a great job at showing the dynamics between groups of kids when they all have their own interests, and the whole getting together with your friends. What should I say to her? What should you say? And of course, girls doing the same thing on their side. Don't call him, make him wait. Like all that sort of stuff. The being that age and trying to shop for a girl at the mall when you've only got a few dollars in your pocket, like what can you get as far as a gift? And that's a very, very real struggle. But so they did a great job as far as showing all that, and kind of developing the strangeness, I guess, of everything going on in Hawkins with the magnets, of course, our Russian friends. That was pretty cool. It's a little bit of a swerve though, because it's interesting. They showed the first scene, and then they cut to what looked like a Russian base or something, and now we're learning that it's coming from within Hawkins. So again, they're doing a great job at kind of keeping you guessing, even if it's your second watch. Yeah. So kind of feel bad for Hopper. He said, "Oh, it's not a date. It's just two friends getting together." But you definitely thought, he was a date, and that's like I'm not sure how much of it's going to make the YouTube cut, but so it's. I feel like Hawkins and Appleton are similar-ish, mid-size, Midwestern cities.
Well, I think that was the goal, to have a show that a
people
place
could,
everyone could
relate to. Midwestern city, not like a tiny town, but small enough where you had, people like Joyce who lived in the outskirts, but you had people who lived in the suburbs, and there was, some wooded areas around. So it feels very much like where we live here. And so, again, I don't know if it's going to make the cut. Of course, we have an Olive Garden here, which is like your chain Italian restaurant. But this was Enzo's, which, felt the fact that everybody has their sport coats on felt like an Italian restaurant we have here downtown called Victoria's, where, like, when we were...
You don't dress up when you go to Olive Garden?
I think... No.
For shame.
Doesn't even get out of his joggers.
But I think people used to get, like, legit, like, dressed up to go to Victoria's. Like, that was...
Yeah, well, especially if you're
still do
downtown
it.
and you're at
That
the
was a
PAC and you go over, you can be
Yeah, so there's a
best.
performing arts center, a theater right across the street from Victoria's now. But that was, that was built in the early 2000s. But yeah, even Victoria's, I remember like in high school, like when it was prom time or homecoming time or date time, like, of course you had your chain restaurants, your Fridays, your Applebee's, your Olive Garden. And if you wanted to go like a step up, you went to like a Good Company, which was not a chain restaurant, but still kind of a good mix. And then you had your Victoria's, your fancy Italian. I mean, what high school kid could afford it? They didn't have chicken fingers there. You can't take a date to Victoria's.
Yeah, but if you took them to Victoria's, you could buy one meal for both of you. You would both leave hungry and
like
with
a big
food.
shot.
Right,
You'd both leave full with extra food.
Yeah, so it felt very. It felt very relatable.
Yeah.
Now it's like you go to. I mean, it's still there. They still serve nice food at Victoria's, so I don't want to sound like I'm speaking down on them. It's just not seen as a fancier thing. And look, maybe it is still by high school kids. It's just as you get older, your perception changes a little bit. But it's funny that
now it's Buffalo Wild Wings. That's a fancy restaurant.
That's it. But it's
you having fun on the date?
it's funny seeing Hopper. He got the shirt from J.C. Penney,
and it's
cutting edge. It's cutting edge. Cutting edge is like it's not even the term you use for
clothing,
apparel. It's a technology term or electronics or something. I don't know, but this shirt is cutting edge. That's an awful lot of color for you, Chief. But he got stood up on the date.
Well, Joyce had important things.
Joyce is trying to learn why the magnets aren't working, and of course, we know there's some sketchy stuff going on.
Well, and it's like, given their history, you think Joyce's alarm bells would just be going off like crazy because of everything they went through.
God, yeah. I mean, especially
when he's talking, kind of what hit for me is when he was talking about it would take all this electricity and all this, and she's like, well, there's the Hawkins lab has some sketchy shit going on, or has had.
She's been there.
So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm loving the mall culture. It's fun seeing Al get to try on all the clothes because basically all she's had is a hospital robe that she had there, and then Hopper's clothes or whatever.
Some of Nancy's clothes like early on.
Yeah. When she was hanging out with number 8, she got to have the bitchin' outfit. But Hopper's got her back in flannels and jeans, so it's nice for her to go check out her own style.
She's just see if she would just wait until the 90s, she'd fit right in with the flannel and the jeans. It'd be perfect.
Oh yeah,
the peak of fashion, the 90s alternative grunge scene. It would have been excellent.
Mason Quinn's trying to rage bait me here. I'm not biting. Not gonna bite.
It's because you finally conceded that it was good music. That's great. I'm not. All right, so we are enjoying this. You all enjoyed it. They're re-enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for the first time. Cannot wait for more. This is getting good. So for Appleton Oak, it's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.